beautiful people, and happy Monday. Today it is Monday. It is a teacher work day, and it's gonna be a little crazy this morning. Breakfast is being provided to us this morning, starting at 8, and then we have a meeting at 8:30. Then we have another meeting following that, and then another meeting following that. So we have breakfast at 8. The meeting at 8:30 is with our PTO president, and then she'll do that. And then the meeting at 9:30 is for something else. And then after that meeting, we're gonna go over lunch recess rotations and stuff like that. And then that'll be that. And then it'll be a teacher work day. I'm not sure if I have a meeting today, if it's today or tomorrow, because the one I got from Central says Tuesday, but then my principal said there's one this afternoon, and then somebody else said there's one this morning, so who knows. But yeah, it is Monday. Kids come this Wednesday, and I'm so excited for them to come this week, just because it's going to be a great day, and it's going to be a phenomenal school year. We have been working so hard over the last three-ish weeks to just get ready for our kids and make it a great school year. So yeah, I'm so excited to see my babies on Wednesday, and then have a great first day of school. And yeah, these branches, y'all. So yeah, first day of school is on Wednesday this week. Tomorrow is also another teacher work day. We shouldn't have any meetings tomorrow. Yeah, there shouldn't be any meetings tomorrow. Tomorrow should be strictly work time in our rooms, like get our copies done and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. And then we'll be here. The rest of the week, first week of school, we're gonna rock and roll with it, and make the best of it. Yeah, it is too hot to go outside, so I don't think that we will be going to recess at all this week. We are in the hundreds in the afternoon, and I think like today is probably 100 or 101 or something like that. I have to look. But our forecast is not good, so I don't think we'll go outside, because I think that's our district policy is if it's anything above 98, you can't be outside because it's too hot. And y'all know this is Texas. So yeah. And even UIL is doing the same thing. Like, they can't have them out there practicing. That's too hot for practice. So, yeah. So, yeah. It's just that Texas heat. We are trying to make do with it. So, yeah. So, we'll see what this week looks like. And they'll let us know at some point, probably today or tomorrow, whether we are starting recess this week, just because it is way too hot to be outside. Like, yeah. And I forgot what exactly the new policy states, or what exactly the new rule is. I have it saved. I need to go back and look at that, because I'm pretty sure we can't be outside. I don't know. But anyway, I digress. It's going to be a marvelous Monday. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I indeed did. Saturday, I rested and got a lot done. Some cleaning, but mostly rest. And then Sunday, of course, was Sunday, y'all. We went to church and did all the things and served. And then after church, we came home and meal prepped for this week, which all this week we are having sweet potato bowls. So I have sweet potatoes in there, chicken that has like taco seasoning on it. So I diced up some chicken and put taco seasoning on it and grilled it like on a skillet. And then there's black beans, lettuce, cheese. And then I also have a sour cream and sriracha mayo mix that goes on there. And then guacamole. So these are going to be bomb.com. I will let you guys know how I like them. But that's what we're having for lunch this week. Now, next week, I think I'm going to do something different. So, I don't know yet. We'll see next Sunday. But anyway, all right. I will talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. Bye. Good morning, you beautiful people. And happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday today. And let me go ahead and apologize. The clinking that y'all hear, that's my badge. I'm trying something different this year. And I have it on one of those like extension lanyards. So I don't have to wear it around my neck. So yeah. But anyway. Yeah, so it's Tuesday. Today is our last and final teacher work day. Yesterday was a long, crazy, busy work day. We had, like I mentioned yesterday, the meetings in the morning. And the first one we had breakfast. And then, like I said yesterday, we had the PTO meeting. It wasn't a meeting. It was like them introducing themselves to us, letting us know what their goals and things were for us this year. And just them getting the idea of how they can support us this year. And then after they met, every single person that had a different duty, we all started meeting individually to go over duty expectations. What do you do, like, if you have that duty, like when you cover it for somebody and all that good stuff. So we went over that. I, in fact, did not have another meeting after that yesterday. So I just hid out in my room all day and got a lot done. It is coming together slowly but surely. It does not look a mess. And so hopefully today is going to be copy heavy. Get all the copies done for the first couple of days. And make sure I'm ready to go for tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be a long, crazy, hectic day, as the first day of school always is. And that's especially for like our new kids that have never been to our school. So that's all of our 5th graders and the new transfer kids, all of those kids. So it's going to be an interesting day for sure, especially because they got schedules at schedule pickup, but tomorrow they will get a new schedule. So yeah, this should be finalized and ready to go. My roster was finalized. Supposedly it was finalized yesterday. So I got that morning. And class sizes aren't like that big, which is nice. That allows me to be able to pull small groups and do my interventions and stuff like that. So it is really, really nice. I have a few kids, but I got a to-do list going for today. I have a lot to do today. I do have a meeting this morning for the first half of the morning. It's like 8 to 10 a.m. hopefully. If not, oh well. I will continue to work in my room and get stuff done. This meeting is virtual, so I'm not sure what it's going to be over, what it's going to cover, because if y'all know anything about me, I've never done SPED resource. I've only done ECSE, which is completely different from this. So yeah, this is a whole new world for me. So that's what we're meeting about today. And it's with our district coordinator. So we have that. And then as soon as we get here for my entire team, we have to meet with our AP. And we're going to do like a little video, I guess. I'm not sure what the video is for or anything like that. She didn't give any details. So we got that this morning. Then we have our meeting. But we're also getting breakfast this morning. So it's going to be a real fast-paced morning. So, yeah, it's going to be a great Tuesday. I'm going to try to go in here and get myself situated, make a cup of coffee this morning, and we're going to powwow with the day like we've been doing ever since we've been back. We've been in meetings and trainings and stuff like that, but we have also got ourselves situated and ready to go for the next, for this week. So, yeah. And then our focus this week, my science class, is, of course, the lab safety rules, and get to know you and stuff like that. That's this week. It's 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then next week, we hit the ground running with curriculum. So we're going to make these 3 days the best 3 days they've ever been. So yeah, that's for science. ELA, we're doing, again, get to know you, but it's going to be a lot of heavy, not heavy testing, but like us just getting a gauge of where they are. As far as reading, that way we can go ahead and get those kids what they need if they need supports, academic supports in tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. And so we're going to do that this week. Put together interactive notebooks and do stuff like that. So yeah, that's our ELA. And then social studies, I think, is really get to know you, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be great. I am almost at work. So I will talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. Bye. Hello and happy Wednesday. I just didn't vlog this morning. It is 6 o'clock in the evening, and I have been home since 5-ish, 4:50. So yeah, today was the very first day of school, and it was a fantastic first day. Y'all, I think this is probably one of the best first days I've had in a minute. First of all, I just love seeing my kids. These 6th graders are literally my babies. They are my absolute favorite. I love them so much. And so to see them today was just truly, truly amazing. And yeah, I just love them. And so when I walked into the cafeteria this morning, because I have cafe duty, all of my kids, it was just crazy. Coach Wolf, come here. Coach Wolf, come here. Coach Wolf, Coach Wolf, come. I'm like, oh my gosh. Y'all, and it was like fantastic. So many hugs, so many, smiles and jokes and, all the things, because I love these kids, y'all. I don't know what it is about this group right here, but I love this group. So yeah, so that was that this morning to bring it back. And when my kids go, she was like, Coach Wolf, you are way too excited this morning. She was like, yeah, you got too much energy. And I told her, I was like, you do realize I've been in a school building for 3 weeks without kids. Yeah, of course I'm going to have a lot of energy. I'm excited that you guys are back in the building. I'm excited to see you guys. So yeah, a lot of my kids kept asking me, Coach Wolf, can I go home? I'm like, no, like the day barely even started. My first period is phenomenal. I love my first period. So if you don't know, this is what my schedule looks like this year. So first and second period is 6th grade ELA. Third period, just like last year, that is still my lunch and conference time. And then fourth period, I don't have a fourth period because I am lunch and recess duty for fourth period. And then fifth period is one of my social studies classes. Sixth period is sixth grade science, my one science class. And then seventh period, I go back to social studies. So that's what my schedule looks like this year. It's a little wonky, but I love it, y'all. Like, I stinking love my schedule. I even was asked today, like, are you okay with your schedule? I'm like, heck yeah. Totally hit the ground running with my sixth grade ELA classes, my 2 ELA classes, first and second period. Second period gave me a run for my money. Let me stop. No, they didn't. Second period was good. I have a lot of my boys that I had in my PE classes, and y'all know boys, they just do a lot of joking and stuff like that. Which I get it, I understand. Especially like the group that it was. So yeah. And then I work really well, like my partner teacher and I'm her co-teacher. So we already like this, and today was just the first day. I could just see how the rest of this year is gonna go. So yeah, we did a lot today during first and second period. Those are probably my favorite 2 periods, first and second period. And then I had lunch duty, which, let me tell you something. Lunch duty the first day of school is not going to compare to lunch duty the rest of the year. Because lunch duty today was crazy, but the lunch flew by like this, all 3 of them. But I'm literally standing at the lunch line with kids' ID numbers because our kids are coming over from elementary. And we on 2 different things. Like, their elementary is completely different from middle school. So, yeah, so I was standing there and helping them with that, showing them what table they're going to be sitting at and stuff like that. So, yeah, we don't start recess this week. We're starting next week because it's the middle of this week. And so typically what we would do, we would go lunch, and then 15 minutes they go to recess, and then the last 10, the other half come out and go recess. So yeah, so it was good. I do have 5th grade for lunch recess. I am on the 5th grade side for lunch recess, and I don't get to go to 6th grade recess with my 6th graders, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna make do with that. But anyway, it was a great first day. I worked really well, for sure, with my ELA teacher. She's really, really, really stinking good. I absolutely love working with her. My science teacher, we work really well together. Like, she is phenomenal. And then the social studies, I feel like we'll work really good together once we actually hit the ground running. And by that, I mean like with actual social studies content. Because the first day, y'all know it's a lot of rules, procedures, expectations. And I did ask, and he told me that's what the first day was going to be like. Procedures, expectations, which is understandable. But I was just tired of it. But that was just me. So anyway, yeah, so I hope that you guys are doing well. It was a great first day. My feet didn't hurt this year. I found my hack. I bought some New Balances, and I wore them today for the first day of school. So my feet feel amazing. And they're not as dead as they were last year on the first day, which is good. So yeah, so it was a good day. I hope that you guys are doing well at this midweek. And I will see you guys in the morning. Bye. Hi, beautiful people. It is me here, and it is once again 6 o'clock in the evening. And I have not vlogged today. Happy Thursday, y'all. It is Thursday, and I have eaten dinner. And I'm just here. I'm doing some work on my computer. I'm still in my work clothes. Because once I take these off and y'all like get comfy cozy, that's wraps. Don't ask me to do nothing. So yeah, today was a really good day. We dove into some things. We got some, let me see, let's recap my ELA classes today. We did a little bit about our room. We talked more about like our class, how it's going to run. We introduced our ticket system, gave out a bunch of tickets today. And then after we did that, we did a, what do we call it? Around the world activity. And it was Welcome to My World is what it was called. And it was kind of a thing to let us get to know more about them, see what they like, see what they don't like. But it was also a kind of a way for us to gauge where they were with handwriting, spelling, and stuff like that. So we did that in the ELA classes today. And we also, after we did that, we planned what we need to do, what we need to focus on for our kids, and got that underway. So we did that, and then after we did that, then we figured out what we are going to now start doing for bell work and stuff like that, just to gauge an idea of where our kids are and understand our kids and where their needs need to be met. So we decided on what we are going to do for that. Let's see, that was ELA this morning, and then science we did, of course, lab safety, lab rules, procedures, expectations, lab safety contracts, and we did our lab safety quiz. And so we did that for science. And then in social studies, of course, we talked a lot about goals. We started setting goals as we are going to do our beginning of the year assessment on Monday. Yes, y'all, our kids couldn't believe it because it's only the second day of school that they have an assessment on Monday, but that's why we call it a beginning of the year assessment. So we can kind of work with that data and have that data to see where our kids are. So we did that. In social studies, we also did 2 truths and a lie in there. So again, social studies is my 5th and my 7th periods. My 6th period is science. So we talked a little bit about goals, why goals are important, why we set goals and stuff like that in social studies. And focus today, like on goal setting, we did our folders. We have folders where they will keep their goal setting sheets that will stay in our room. And so we'll use that every time we take a test. We get our data, we collect our data, the kids shake their little thing, do the thing, whoop-de-woo. So that was that. I had lunch duty, and I did just find out today that one of mine, I get to be with my 6th graders. So A lunch, I'm 5th, B lunch, I'm 6th, and then C lunch, I'm 5th, which I think it'll be good. But I do get to be with my 6th graders for recess for B lunch, which I was so excited about. So I did find that out today, but it was a good day, y'all. Like, we had such a good day. We got a kind of feel of what it's like to actually do content in our classes. Yes, we're not technically doing content. We're still doing Get to Know Me, but we're also doing content, if that makes sense. It was a really good day. I hope that you guys had a fantastic Thursday. I know I did. I'm still not tired, y'all. Yesterday, after the first day, cut, done, was in bed right after dinner. And after getting back to work today and found out that we all did the same thing, all of us were in bed about 7 to 8 o'clock because there's no tired like teacher tired, and anybody can understand that. So, that was yesterday. That was today. I don't think anything pressing happened today. The most commonly asked question is, Coach Wolf, why aren't you a coach anymore? That's just going to be the question of the week at this point, these last 3 days. So anyway, I hope that you guys once again had a great Thursday. I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning, beautiful people. It is me here. Happy Friday. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, it's Friday. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, it's Friday. Yes, y'all, it is Friday. And today's going to be a good day. We're going to pick up where we left off yesterday with some things in my classes. And get some stuff done today. Today's going to be a really good Friday. It's the first Friday of the school year, like the actual school year with kids. But if y'all know, this is Friday number 3 or 2. One of those. So it's gonna be a good day. I'm getting ready to head out the door. I just want to check in with you guys. Hope you guys had a really good week. I know I did. I will check in with you guys this evening when I get home. But yeah, bye. I just wanted to come on here and start it. Bye, y'all.